My name is William Glay. I hail from Grand Jure County, to be precise, from Birabe Town, Chien District. I have an associate degree in forest farming, forestry, general forestry. I have worked with the Liberian government and I'm working with the Liberian government presently. Legally, I'm married with 8 living children and 5 blood. On my agenda this morning, the healthcare delivery system of Liberia is one, the priority of William Glay, which the other day I told you that from my own perspective, I am doing healthcare activities both in my own home and around the 3 districts of Grand Jure County. I'm a first aider and my wife is a nurse. So my wife and myself are helping the people of Grand Jure. Even there 2 days passed by, my wife just gave 2 individuals in Zoedro in Penn community. They just gave a birth in my own house. So I am sure that the healthcare delivery system of Grand Jure, we are prepared to take care of it from our own will.
Okay. What's about your vision on the rule of law? What do you think about the rule of law in Liberia, and how are you going to help to improve it if there's a need, if you are elected as Senator of Grand Jure County?
Well, the rule of law of Liberia, I want it to be changed because the system or the rule of law of Liberia, we make the law, as I told you in the past, that we make the law and we cannot implement this law. So the rule of law, from my own will, from the handout I gave you, the system of rule of law needs to be changed, and we need to improve it better than it, according to the reform from the United Nations reform law that is being made in Liberia. We thank the Almighty God for the peace that the United Nations are granting us. We the Liberians, but we ourselves, we also need to help ourselves to keep this peace. That means the reconciliation is also needed, because without the reconciliation, there will be no perfect peace. And we, the Liberians, especially the tribe of Liberia, we have to see need to consider one another.
If you were elected senator, how do you think you could go about engendering peace and reconciliation in the country, in your county?
As I said, if you look at the position as a human being, you want me to, as a journalist this morning, you want me to say the true thing to you. So you also have to turn it back to me as an individual. So the rule of law means that we should say the real thing. I think I'll give you an example. If somebody is accused of a crime that works 72 hours and the person needs to be judged, definitely this person needs to be judged. When he is guilty, then he faces the penalty. But we say it and then we go away from it. That I look at that by the grace of God, if I get to the House of Senate, I will see the need that the 16 ethnic group of Liberia, especially from the Crown sector, when we are coming, we're having the Gola, the Dean, the Vai, the Grebo, all of the tribe. I will make sure that putting together from our own ethnic background, because we are from a society as an individual, especially for me, who hail from Grand Julia. I have my own backing. I have my own traditional norm. And we forget about the traditional norm. This is why bringing problem into society today. So the rule of law, we have to go back to our culture. I just told you, from the economic background, then from the social background. Human being need truth, way of movement. Okay, this is why I just gave you an example as an individual. No flexibility is involved, which bring give and take. Because if I give, you have to take it, and you also have to give it back to me, and I take it. Okay. This is how it looks. Because if I give my view, you also have to take it. You have to take it. And my view should be taken, and your view will be taken. That reconciliation will be there. Because you call me, in another sense, as a journalist, I think I can remember yesterday, you called me and say, Mr. Glay, yes, we want to talk to you tomorrow. Then I'm not available. Then tell me now, what is that? So availability also have to be involved in every situation that we are today. So the reconciliation is just very simple for me. I speak the vernacular of the 16th ethnic group of Liberia, both French. So I make sure I will talk to our people to understand the rationale, how human beings are supposed to live. Because if I'm not truthful to you, then tell me now, who am I? This is why I've been in the forest field for some years, and I stayed there in the forest farming. So it's a part of the reconciliation, because if I'm not doing it good, the government may see me say, well, Mr. Glay probably not able to job. So definitely they'll put him aside. So we have to do the real thing that will put us together tomorrow. But I show the truthness in you and myself life will make us to be together. The economy, previously, I told you that for me, the economy for now it is poor. And what I told you in the earlier stage, and I'm going to repeat. The economy now, we having the wealth, we having the technical know-how, but you must say keeping down, we are down. Somebody who has a master's degree, and you say you are the deputy managing director for the Forestry Development Authority, and you cannot get what you need. Tell me now, how it will look like. I mean, then you already fall apart. Corruption was be there. Because if you are getting all the allowance that government need to give you, no need you probe into government covered. So the economy of this country, we hardly need to look at it critically, technically. As I told you, we have already have a word. Example would be the oil farm. Now, the oil farm, in our own setting, almost all the Liberians will be benefited. Now, we can't hear anything good. So, we're only asking God to bring the rightful person to the rightful place. For some of all, we want to change the economy. This is why I said I want federal system in Liberia.